Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today I'm bringing you a detailed, story-driven look at an encounter that has set timelines on fire and pushed three huge names back into the center of conversation: Demet Özdemir, Yaman, and Çağatay Ulusoy, with a sharp cameo from Sara Bluma in the narrative that followed. All the context, all the nuance, and the full arc are right here. If you enjoy long-form breakdowns told clearly and calmly, please like this video, subscribe, and, if you want to support our work, tap the join button below. Thank you, and let's get into it. It began as nothing more than a routine paparazzi moment, a late morning outside Demet Özdemir's apartment building, a handful of cameras lingering near the gate, and the usual questions tossed toward the star as she headed to her car. But the exchange that followed did not feel routine. Instead of the quick smile and wave so many celebrities deploy, Demet stopped. She listened. She decided, spontaneously, to answer. What unfolded was less a press ambush than a brief, unplanned press conference conducted on her own terms, measured tone, steady eye contact, and sentences chosen with care. The first topic was inevitable: Yaman. The past between the two has been chronicled 1,000 times by fans and entertainment pages. What mattered now was what Demet would say in the present tense. Without dramatics, she acknowledged the history. Yes, there had once been a return, a cautious attempt to revisit a relationship that once meant a great deal to both of them. But she drew a clear line. When Can moved forward with Sara Bluma, she closed that chapter. Not with bitterness, not with scorched earth commentary, simply with a decision. Life goes forward, so did she. There was no theatrical pause, no wink toward speculation. When pushed to evaluate Can and Sara as a couple, Demet declined, adding only that talking about other people's private life would not be right. It was a boundary stated without apology. Those three elements, acknowledgement, decision, boundary, traveled fast. Within minutes the clips were uploaded, subtitled, cropped, and reshared. Hashtags carrying all four names trended across platforms in Turkey and then across Europe and Latin America, where her work has built loyal audiences. The reactions split along familiar lines. Some viewers praised the way Demet protected her dignity while staying direct. Others wanted more detail, dates, motives, behind-the-scenes context that would transform the moment into a gossip bonfire. But the tenor of the conversation, unusually for internet culture, kept returning to her tone. Calm. Grounded. Unflustered. She didn't use the moment to score points or hint at secrets. She simply refused to add fuel. Then came the other question swirling for months: Çağatay Ulusoy. Rumors had paired them in short headlines and long threads, weaving micro-evidence into macro-theories. Demet met the rumor with humor. She praised Çağatay's character, calling him a person with a beautiful heart, then dismantled the speculation with a smile. There is nothing romantic there. If that ever changed, she joked lightly, everyone would hear it clearly and first. The effect was immediate. The laughter in her voice cut the tension, the rumor balloon lost its air, and the camera lenses seemed to relax along with the crowd. It was the opposite of evasive PR speak. It was clarity delivered warmly. Cameras pivoted to lighter questions, and one of them, about the secret behind her beauty, could have led to an influencer checklist of expensive tips. Demet declined that script, too. She kept it modest, she keeps things simple, she tries to be kind, and she avoids giving offense. The message under the message was easy to read: surface is not the center. Her approach to public life is guided less by tactics than by philosophy. This didn't just charm fans, it reminded the press that, despite the glare of celebrity, she is uninterested in performing an artificial version of herself for clicks. As the clips circled, analysis poured in. Commentators praised her spontaneity precisely because it was boundaried. In an era when every sentence is A/B tested for possible fallout, Demet spoke in a way that felt human without becoming reckless. She didn't weaponize pain, didn't enlist the public as a jury, didn't turn private disagreements into entertainment. And yet she didn't hide behind no comment for every answer either. That balance, transparent but not invasive, is the rarest skill set in modern fame management. Of course, not everyone applauded. A few columnists argued that silence regarding Yaman and Sara Bluma would only prolong speculation. Others claimed that any mention of a past relationship, no matter how carefully phrased, inevitably reactivates tabloid narratives. But the counterargument, voiced by many industry veterans, is powerfully simple: choosing when to speak and when to refrain is the right every artist should defend. Demet modeled that right in real time. Beyond the immediate firestorm, it's worth noting how this moment fits into her larger professional arc. Demet Özdemir has been steadily expanding her range, moving among romance, drama, and comedy, and building a cross-border fanbase that consumes Turkish dramas with the same fervor once reserved for telenovelas. With each new role, she has also refined her media presence, less polished performance, more grounded talk. That consistency matters. It is what turns a single sidewalk conversation into a case study in celebrity composure. The conversation about Sara Bluma, meanwhile, exposed another truth: audiences are learning to hold two ideas at once. You can be curious about private lives and still respect the idea that private lives remain private. The strongest fan comments in the hours after the clips aired reflected that maturity, support for Demet's boundary, well wishes for everyone involved, and a call to shift focus back to the work that made these names household words in the first place. As for Kagate Yolasoy, the humor with which she dismissed the rumor did more than end a storyline, it reset the tone. By refusing to feed speculation and refusing to scold the press for asking, she created a third lane: direct, kind, and firm. That third lane is where reputations are built that last longer than any trending topic. There's also the matter of style, how she spoke, not just what she said. Demet didn't sprint to the safety of a car door. She didn't scold, sigh, or play for drama. She stood still. She answered briefly. She opted out when the question asked her to harm or intrude. If you watch the video with the sound off, you can still read the professionalism in her posture: no flinch, no flurry, no performative exasperation. For journalists used to fishing for irritation as content, that calm can be disarming. For audiences, it inspires trust. Trust, in fact, is the keyword of this entire episode. It's why fans believe her when she says that chapter is closed. It's why a simple joke can quiet weeks of speculation about Kagate Yolasoy. It's also why a casual answer about beauty, keep it simple, be kind, lands as more than a platitude. In the attention economy, trust is the rare currency. Demet earned it by spending it carefully. The international angle is impossible to ignore. Turkish series have grown from local hits to global exports, and the stars who carry them have become symbols of a new wave in serialized storytelling. Demet's sidewalk conversation was translated into Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Arabic within hours. Each translation carried slight cultural shifts, but the core remained recognizable: a woman refusing to be defined by rumor while refusing to demonize anyone involved in it. That dual refusal plays well across borders because integrity reads the same in any language. So where does this leave the story? Here, a clear marker that Demet Özdemir is willing to live publicly without surrendering the parts of her life that must remain private, a reminder that Yaman and Sara Bluma's relationship, whatever its contours, is theirs to shape and discuss, and an end to a rumor pairing Demet with Kagate Yolasoy that never needed oxygen to begin with. The meta-story is even stronger: celebrity can be humane. Boundaries can be gracious. Answers can be real without becoming raw. And now it's your turn. Do you think Demet found the perfect balance between openness and discretion? Did her approach change how you view these intertwined narratives? Would you rather public figures say more, or less, when old relationships become new headlines? Tell us in the comments. If you value this kind of measured, long-form coverage, please like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. If you want to support our work even further, consider joining our members community with the join button. Your support helps us produce careful, contextual stories instead of quick, noisy clips. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and see you in the next video.